Picture God's first. Love God, serve God, and walk with God. Be in His light and love Him. Okay. God is my father. Yes, He's the king. I am the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. God is my father. Yes, He's the king. I'm the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. Okay. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. Alright. God is my father, I'm royalty. It's life with the princess. Okay, alright.
Hey everybody, it's me, your girl Tamar Braxton, and I'm with the princess from the Life with the Princess show, the voice of her generation. Yeah, baby.
We are the Heather Hills Philanthropists, and we listen to Life with the Princess radio show, the voice of our generation.
Hey everyone, it's me, Miracle, #the princess, and welcome to my radio show called Life with the Princess Radio, the voice of my generation. My show is about kids, and it's also for kids, and it's about giving God the glory. You can check me out on YouTube on Life with the Princess channel, on Instagram, and on Musical.ly at Life with the Princess. I want to start off with something I call Miracle's Moment. In the words of Rihanna, shine bright like a diamond because you're beautiful just the way you are. Last month, thousands of people came to D.C. for the March of Our Lives to protest gun violence. Along with the D.C. March, there were more than 450 marches all across the country. March for Our Lives is considered the biggest youth protest since Vietnam. I asked some students at the march why the March of Our Lives is so important to them. Take a listen.
So what's your name?
Roxanne.
And how old are you?
I am 17 years old.
And what brought you to this march?
I stand up for the problem with the gun safety and how, there's not many restrictions on it.
So what's your name?
My name is Sophia Quint.
What's your name?
My name is Vivian Quint.
How old are you?
I'm 14, almost 15.
I'm 11, almost 12. And why are you guys here?
I'm here because I'm done being afraid in my own school.
I'm here because I want to support the 17 lives. Where did you travel from?
From my home about an hour away.
Yeah, also. So what is your name?
I'm Sophie.
What is your name?
I'm Emma.
And how old are you two?
I'm 17. 16.
And why did you guys come to the march?
Well, we feel passionately that there's no reason for gun violence. It's just the ignorance of the NRA and the politicians in office that there's nothing we can do, which is absolutely absurd. You can absolutely ban guns, and owning a gun is not nearly as important as a child's life. So,
and where did you guys travel from?
I actually live in the area, but my family came from up in New York. I came from just outside of Philadelphia.
Thank you. What is your name?
Easia.
And how old are you?
17.
And what brought you to this march?
To stop the gun violence.
And where did you travel from?
Baltimore.
Thank you.
Those were marchers at the last month's March for Our Lives. In related news, the Parkland shooter Nicholas Cruz said he wants to give the money he will inherit from his mother, who died last year, to go to the victims of the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School shooting. Cruz stands to get $25,000 from his mother's life insurance policy and as much as $800,000 from her estate. But the father of one of his victims, Andrew Pollock, said he'd rather have 10 minutes alone in the room with Cruz. Pollock's daughter, Meadow, was one of the 17 people killed in the shooting 2 months ago. Here's some weird and disgusting news. A restaurant in North Carolina is celebrating what is called Exotic Meat Month by selling burgers made from different kinds of meat. The Bull City Burger has burgers made from alligator, iguana, python, and bison, turtle, and insects. But one burger has customers paying $30 to eat, and it's topped with a tarantula. That's disgusting. The burger is made of beef, and it's topped with cheese, chili sauce, and an oven-roasted tarantula. People who finish their burger get a t-shirt to celebrate. The restaurant only bought 18 tarantulas to make their burgers, and so far, 4 people have eaten them. Gross. You'll never get me to eat one of those. Believe it or not, tarantulas are actually eaten in some parts of the country, and they're considered a delicacy. In the country of Cambodia, they're one of the insects people love to eat. They're usually fried and seasoned with garlic and herbs and sold to travelers. I like to see these kids on MasterChef Junior make this dish for Gordon Ramsay. They're more expensive than cockroaches, worms, and grasshoppers. And they cost about 50 cents because they're hard to find and it's dangerous to hunt. And if you're looking for something else disgusting to eat, a restaurant in Cambodia called Bugs Cafe also sells scorpions, silkworms, and fire ants to eat. We have to take a break, but when we come back, we'll have Miracle's message and Miracle's word of the day.
I need to tell you this right now. Make sure God's first. Love God, serve God, and walk with God. Be in His light and love Him. Okay. God is my Father. Yes, He's the King. I am the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. God is my Father. Yes, He's the King. I am the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. Okay. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. Alright. God is my Father, I'm royalty. It's life with the princess. Okay, alright.
Hey everybody, it's me, your girl Tamar Braxton, and I'm with the princess from the Life with the Princess show, the voice of her generation. Yeah, baby.
We are the Heather Hills Philanthropists, and we listen to Life with the Princess radio show, the voice of our generation.
Welcome back to Life of the Princess radio show, the voice of my generation. I'm your host, Miracle, #the Princess. This week, I was honored to be interviewed on News Channel 8, Let's Talk Live in Washington, D.C. Take a listen.
All right, so we have a very special guest with us today to help us with a little bit of celebrity news and gossip. Yes, we're starting them young. We're talking to 9-year-old showstopper Miracle, who already has her own radio show in Baltimore and will be participating in an acting seminar on April 14th. So Miracle Amar, thank you so much for coming in today.
You're so welcome.
We're excited to have you here.
So tell us a little bit more about your radio show in Baltimore. How'd that all get started? You're 9 years old.
So I was interviewed on WOB Radio 1, and then like a few weeks later or months, they say like, do you want to have your own radio show? I was like, of course, sure. I was very nervous at the time because it's like, how are you supposed to do radio, and what is it like being in radio? So then I started doing radio. My first show had a little bit of mess ups, but I interviewed the Heather Hills Philanthropists, and they were all doing cancer, like trying to help people get away from cancer. And so my radio show's on WOB 1010 AM from 10:30 to 11, and it's called Life with a Princess. And it's very fun to do.
Wow.
It's amazing, and I love being on there.
So now, do you collaborate with other people? Like, we have producers on our show,
Yeah.
and we talk about, hey, tomorrow we're going to talk about this topic, or we're going to talk about that. Do you do that with other people?
Yes, I partnered up with my parents, of course. They helped me in the background do my script. And whenever I stumble, my mom's like, okay, this word is that word. Here's how you say it. And then we practice in the car while we're on our way to the radio show. And I have a whole lot of energy in it, and it just makes my day. So.
My goodness,
I think
amazing.
that's good. I started off in radio before I started doing TV.
And I like radio too because you don't have to dress up and put on makeup.
I think radio is actually a little bit easier in the sense that you get to be you. But if it makes you feel any better, I often ask Brian, I'm like, Brian, what's that word?
Yeah.
I still ask him, and I've been doing this for a long time. And I'm still asking for help.
Can you check your show out online if you're not in the Baltimore area? Does it stream?
It's actually on my YouTube channel called Life with the Princess.
That's awesome.
Yeah. If you don't see it and you miss it, then you can just go on my YouTube channel, and there's a whole lot of radio shows on there because we never missed any of them.
Okay.
So if
just
you
subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, you can just subscribe to the channel.
What's something that you are looking forward to talking about in the next couple, say maybe this week or next week? What's something that's coming up?
So on April 14th, I'm going to be doing the Acting in the Industry seminar.
Okay.
And you can get your tickets at rdxfilms.com. It's in the University of it's very cool, and it's very fun. I'm going to be with so many celebrities. Yeah.
Who are you looking forward to meeting?
I'm looking forward to meeting Dove Cameron.
Okay.
And Beyonce.
Ooh. Look at this great picture of you. That's awesome. Okay, so let's get into some hot topics. We'll start off with that. Hey, but before I do, let me ask you, is this 10:10? It's 10:10 a.m., right?
Yeah.
Is this a union gig?
Oh my goodness. Shop steward's coming out, and
Shop
Julie.
steward's coming out.
We're gonna get you a contract before it's all said and done. Make sure you get your lunch break.
That's right. All right, well, let's talk about some hot topics. Is Cardi B a fan? Are you a fan of Cardi B?
Yes, I listened to her song that she did with Bruno Mars called Finesse.
I love that song. All right, so.
Trippin' with finesse.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense.
There you go, girl. See?
You know. Okay, sorry.
They sing it a little bit better than we do.
We do, but we try. We try.
All right, so singer Cardi B, she didn't have, she didn't have to confirm because she was keeping it all on the DL. But Saturday Night Live, I don't know if you were allowed to stay up that late, but the rumors are true. She is with child. She's pregnant. Take a look at this.
Tell me where your mind is. Drop a pen. What's the coordinates? You may have a fortune, but you lose me. You still gonna be misfortunate, man. Listen, this lust got you.
So she showed off that baby bump last night, or I should say Saturday night, during a performance on Saturday Night Live. And following the show, she posted a message on social media saying that I am finally free. Her sister shared a post congratulating her on her baby girl. However, she later deleted the sex of the baby from the post. So is Cardi having a little Cardi or a little boy?
Why did it have to be a secret for so long? I know she wore some crazy dress to an event the other day, that was so crazily shaped so you couldn't see if she was pregnant or not. I don't know.
When you talk to people, I don't know if you've talked to them about being pregnant or whatever, but why do you feel like some celebrities keep things private?
Maybe because they don't want people to go all crazy and nuts. And then they're just talking about it all over the place, and it's okay, it's not that serious. So
do you ever keep things a secret?
Yes, sometimes.
What?
Okay.
It's important secrets because this one secret happened.
Okay.
And I don't want to talk about it because it'll be very embarrassing for that person. So.
Okay, got it. But so you do keep things close to the vest. Okay, got it.
Julie just shares everything. Too much. Kate Hudson had a big announcement over the weekend too.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
In this video from Friday, the actress announced that she's
expecting a baby girl.
Yeah, pregnant with her third child with musician boyfriend. How do you say that? Danny Fujikawa? Yeah, the 38-year-old told fans that the pregnancy has not been easy, citing morning sickness, food aversion, and exhaustion. Hudson has 2 sons from previous relationships, 14-year-old Ryder and 6-year-old Bingham. So now she will have number 3. That was a fun, so I didn't know what was going to happen with those big black balloons. First I was like, is she over the hill? Like, what's going on? What are we missing?
The big reveal. Now, are you an only child or do you have brothers and sisters?
I have an older sister and I have a younger sister. I do have a stepbrother.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, I do live by myself in my own house, so I'm pretty much lonely, but I do have a cat.
Wait,
so.
wait.
Whoa.
Rewind. You live by yourself in your own house?
With my mother and my stepbrother.
Oh, okay. I was like, we got a little Kardashian over here.
You got your own apartment.
She got her own personal Uber driver. So now, do you remember how much younger is your little sister than you?
She's 2 years younger. She's gonna turn 8 this year, and I'm just like, what?
Ooh.
Get young. Okay, child. No. Last time I remember, she was like 5 years old.
And now
and we haven't seen her in so long.
Aww. She's growing up so fast.
Yes, she is.
So what do you think about all these celebrities and these big gender reveal parties? Do you think it's cool that they're telling everybody, hey, I'm having a girl or a boy, or do you think they should keep that a secret too?
I mean, it's okay that you can tell everybody, but I mean, like, yeah, it seems awesome that they're telling everybody like that they have a child, because then they can have a baby shower. Then more people can take care of the child just in case if they need like a babysitter or something.
I like how you're going, what you're thinking there.
Yeah, right? I get you.
I'm always looking for a babysitter.
Well, here's another one. Have you seen Black Panther?
Yes, it's my favorite movie.
How many times have you seen it? There have been people here that have seen it 3 or 4 times.
I actually seen it twice. I only went to the movie theaters when I first saw it at ACM, and then we saw it like on TV again because my stepfather was showing his friend the movie, and it was like so good.
Oh wow, okay. Well, it's breaking records again. I don't know if you heard this or not. Now passing the Titanic. I don't know if you saw that one or not.
I saw that movie.
Yeah, well, it's passing the Titanic of the all-time highest grossing films. Black Panther has now made $665 million domestically, making it number 3 on the all-time behind Star Wars, The Force Awakens, and Avatar. So yeah. This movie's really standing out. It's going to stand the test of time. And now they're going to come out with Black Panther 2.
They are?
That's what I heard.
I never heard.
That's what the guy was talking about on SNL. The lead actor. I can't think of his name right now. Do you remember his name?
I don't know his real name. Yeah. But I know he does Black Panther.
Yes. And he mentioned something about that.
It was hilarious this weekend.
Yeah. So I was like, wow.
Next.
Okay. All right. Well, Miracle, thank you so much again. When can we catch your show?
At WOB 10 a.m. from 10:30 to 11, and it's in Baltimore.
And your event is coming up. It is Acting in the Industry Seminar coming up on April 14th, 8 o'clock, Trinity Washington University. And you can get tickets, right? Or you can sign up to get involved and eventbrite.com. Yeah, so.
Yeah, come back and see us again, will you?
I will try.
You'll try? I know, you're so busy. What do you think? Maybe we could be on your show sometime. Maybe you can interview us.
Yes, I can do that.
You
think?
Can
you do that?
Would you ask us some hard questions?
Possibly.
Uh-oh. What? Okay, yeah, real quick. What's a question you would ask us?
So, when did you guys start doing TV?
Ooh.
Way before you were born.
Way before you were born. It's been a minute.
Yeah, 90s for me.
Well, you have to remember, you're 9, almost 10.
Yeah, I'm turning 10 in May 5th.
Okay. Well, see, I'll be 29 in July. And how old are you? Brian's been doing this a lot longer than me.
No, I'm not. I have a son that's 9. So
I know, isn't that cool?
That's kind of crazy. All right.
Well, thanks, Miracle.
Thanks, Miracle, for being here today.
Yeah,
and
so much
check
fun.
out the show, check out the event. We have more Let's Talk Live coming up after the break. Stick with us.
Now for Miracle's Word of the Day. Miracle's Word of the Day is delicacy. It means a choice or expensive food. In the country of Cambodia, tarantulas are considered a delicacy. Some other delicacies from around the world include bird's nest soup in China, pufferfish in Japan, which could be deadly if it's not fixed right, since it comes from a poisonous fish. Also, there's fertilized eggs from the Philippines, or balut. This is an egg with an actual baby bird inside. Yuck. There's a maggot cheese in Sardinia, which is cheese with real maggots in it. People in Sweden eat surstorming, which is fermented fish. In Korea, they eat live octopus. Oh my goodness. And it's still swarming on the plate. Like, who would eat that? People in the Indonesia drink experimented coffee, which is made of the poop of a cat-like animal. Like, what do they be doing to these animals these days? Hunters in the Iceland eat puffin heart. Oh my God. They catch the bird, kill it, and eat the heart while it's still warm. I can't even right now. Adults in the Vietnam can drink snake wine. What? Which is wine that's bottled up with the poisonous snake. Did I just say poisonous snake? Why a poisonous snake? Like, what's the whole point of the poison being in the snake? The wine is kept in a bottle for months, which reduces its poison so that it's safe for people to drink. Phew! I thought if somebody in my family drank that, they would be dead by the time they were finished. And that's just a sample of some of the extremely disgusting food people around the world eat as delicacy. What's the grossest food you've eaten? Now it's time for Miracle's message. Today's message comes from Matthew 7:12. Do to others what you have them do to you. In other words, it means treat people the way you want to be treated. Today at 1 p.m., I'll be part of the acting seminar called Acting in the Industry at Trinity Washington University, located at 125 Michigan Avenue in Northeast DC. You can buy your tickets for at least $25 at rdxfilms.com. The panelists include Leon from the movie The Five Heartbeats, Anyone Glover, also known as Big G, from the Backyard Band. He's played on HBO's The Wire. Sonia Sun, who also played in The Wire, will be there along with many in the acting business. Guys. I can't believe they put tarantulas on burgers. You're just ruining the purpose of a burger. It's supposed to be bun, burger, and cheese, other toppings, and then bun. Not tarantula, bun, whatever, stuff like that, season stuff. Oh, people will definitely eat this. No, you're thinking wrong. It's a bug. Okay, it's a bug. So one time, my friend, like many years ago, they used to sell, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this, crickets in the store to eat. So we were doing like the taste challenge. So I had to close my eyes and try to eat the food and know what it was. And yes, I know what you're thinking, people. You had to eat a a cricket? You're correct. Okay, you're correct. My friend had crickets for lunch and she said she didn't want it. So she put it in my mouth and I didn't know it was a cricket. Then I, ate it and I thought it was a peanut. Then she said, here's a napkin. I was like, what's the napkin for? And then she said, it's a cricket. As soon as I heard that word, I took the napkin and wiped off my tongue. I was like, if you do that again, I'm sorry, we can't be friends. That's just the most grossest thing that ever happened to me. I don't know why people eat bugs. They're supposed to be living creatures that God made to do whatever they do in life, because I truly don't know and I don't want to know. But the most weirdest thing that got to me is the poop. The cat. I can't even. I'm like speechless right now with that. The food. What do people do to these animals or insects? Like, what is life anymore? I can't believe they do that. I don't know why people even get the idea of putting that in their mouth. If they do, I don't know why I even know them, if I do know them. But unfortunately, I'm guessing I don't. If I don't, that's good, because I don't want to be friends with them. It's like pudding. So, recently, me and my mother have been watching MasterChef Junior, which I kind of want to be on, because whenever I'm with my father, I get to cook breakfast. Oh, it's so yummy to eat. I have like cooking skills. But I mean, like, I love the show, and right now it's so amazing. The most funniest part that I watched was when one of the judges got dumped into a milkshake, a gigantic milkshake. Yes, surprise face you got there, sir. And one of the most hardest games, and I'm playing it on easy. It's called Granny. I can't even do anything to the door. She's like right there. I mean, like, I just like want to pick up that game, crumple it in my hand, and throw it in the trash can. So, I'm going to give you the backstory of it. It's about your grandmother who locks you in the house in a really dirty place. And it's 3 stories. An upstairs, a middle area, and a downstairs. Oh, there's also a basement. So pretty much it's 4 stories. And, oh my goodness. I'm just playing it on easy, right? And I can never beat the game. One time, I so wish I didn't get off the game. I got Granny glitched, so she couldn't move in the spot. And I almost opened the door, but then I had to turn off my phone. I was like, curse you. I almost couldn't beat that game. So I'm trying to do the invisible glitch, but for some reason, I keep on failing. And then I just don't want to even try to play the game anymore. But there's a new update. And I heard rumors that if there's like this weird looking gross teddy bear, that if you pick it up, Granny will come towards you. And if you put it down, she'll go away from you. So if you put it in the crib upstairs in the attic, that means Granny's daughter, which is the mother of somebody, I don't know. But, oh no, your mother. Actually, I figured it out. Oh my goodness, I figured it out. So it's your granny and Granny's daughter, which is pretty much your mother. You probably have a sister or a brother. We don't know. But your mother comes. I think it's your mother. I don't know. But your mother comes and try to get you too. It's a rumor. I never did it before because she keeps on chasing me and I don't feel like dealing with that right now. So, yeah. For booking information or to be a guest on the show, email me at lifewiththeprincess@gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening to my show called Life with the Princess Radio. You can check me out on YouTube, on Life with the Princess channel, on Instagram, and on Musical.ly at Life with the Princess. My radio show is on every second and fourth Saturday of the month from 10:30 to 11 here on WOOB 1010 AM Baltimore. Talk to you again on April 28th.
I need to tell you this right now. Make sure God's first. Love God, serve God, and walk with God. Be in His light and love Him. Okay. God is my father. Yes, He's the king. I am the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. God is my father. Yes, He's the king. I'm the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. Okay. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. Alright. God is my father, I'm royalty. It's life with the princess. Okay, alright.
Hey everybody, it's me, your girl Tamar Braxton, and I'm with the princess from the Life with the Princess show, the voice of her generation. Yeah, baby.
We are the Heather Hills Philanthropists, and we listen to Life with the Princess radio show, the voice of our generation.